know if you can see me or not, but yo, I'm sitting in a grandmother cedar tree. She's beautiful. But she's fallen, and that's sad. Sacred Realms Oracle deck, Crystal Rainbow Borelli. Invitation to breathe. Slowly in, slowly out. Out the nose or out the mouth. In for 4, out for 6. Invitations. This is slow too. This is slow. You're going to get me fast and you're going to get me slow. And you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. You're going to bob and you're weave. You're going to chip in, chip out. I love that journey for you. Follow your heart. Brahmacharya. Derived from the Sanskrit words Brahman, the divine or the absolute. The charya, behavior or action towards. Traditionally means action that leads toward the divine, which means following your intuition, your heart, your gut. Follow the messages. Where are you being pulled? That's the divine pulling you. You're following your soul self. You're following the divine, your source. It is the 4th limb in the yamas and is often associated with self-restraint and disciplined energy. When you're cycle breaking, releasing vices, releasing addictive thought forms, self-restraint and discipline is needed because you have to actively choose a gain. You have to actively make a different choice. That takes energy because neurons that fire together wire together. Neural pathways become very strong, very autopilot-like. It takes effort to create new neural pathways, new connections, but neurons that fire together wire together. Start firing new neurons, new neural pathways, new beliefs, new habits, new patterns. Repattern, recalibrate, become coherent with a new resonance, a new frequency, a new vibration. When you're emitting a different vibration, a different frequency, the resonance around you shifts reality and you find yourself somewhere better or worse if you want to nail it into duality like that. This card invites you to direct your energy and actions toward your highest purpose, the divine within you, your higher self, your higher purpose. You don't need to know what the destined outcome is. You just need to enjoy the journey because that will get you there. You don't need to know where there is. You just need to enjoy now. Gratitude now. Be here now. That's what Ram Dass really meant, I think. I think for that I know, or I think I know, because knowledge is shifted through awareness, through the lens that perceives it. And the lens is based on our emotions, our environment, our beliefs, our stories. What story are you reciting? Is it time to write a new story? Are you playing second player in your own movie, in your own game? Are you main player, character, energy? Or are you backup? Are you Batman or are you Robin? Nothing bad, nothing good or bad. There is no good or bad. Energy, frequency, vibration. What you want, you attract. What you are. What you want, you attract. What you are, you attract more. What you want wants you. What you desire desires you. Cause and effect, law of polarities, all the laws that govern this realm. This card calls you to cultivate mindful focus, channeling your vitality into pursuits that bring you closer to spiritual growth, self-awareness, and inner peace. Call a spade a spade. Don't dress it up. Who was it? Protheca? Someone that starts with a P. Roman times? The Greek Empire. He said, just calling a trough, which he was referring to a boat, a vessel. He was calling it for what it was. It is what it is. A spade is a spade. Trough is a trough. A shovel is a shovel. Don't dress it up and make it something else. Because it's the meaning that you give it that creates your reality. When you're dressing things up to make yourself feel better or convince yourself of something that is not true, that's where you get thrown off, where you wobble, where your energy centers start to disconnect, shut down, defragment, become static. The lens gets fogged of the ports where the light gets in. Fogged by overlays and stories and beliefs that weren't yours, that you didn't create, that you absorbed and believed to be true in that now moment. That now moment. There's this now moment. Each moment is now. For that's all that ever exists, is this now moment. The past and the future live in our minds only. We live here in this now moment. Always. The mind doesn't know the difference. The body doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is fiction. What comes through, what's absorbed, the subconscious lens, through the ego, which is the lens of the subconscious, it's what gets in and what stays when patterns are created. Pathways. Follow the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road is source. It's the path less traveled. It could lead you anywhere. It goes a myriad of ways to the energetic grid of Gaia that connects us all. The turtles? The turtles follow an energetic current. They don't deviate from that current at all. They know not to, for they would be lost. Would they find it again? I don't know, but they know that they need to follow that current. And when humans connect with the current that's leading them to their most highest self, their most abundant self, their soul self, without the overlays, the karmic imprinting of the reincarnation loop. Reincarnation used to be conscious. And now it's a loop, karmic cycles, until you remember. Yes! There's a way out of the loop. You just gotta stop focusing on the fear, guilt, shame, regret, apathy, anger. Some of these, I don't know, there's something to do with anger as a catalytic force, but in a responsive form, in a coherent, conscious form, anger can be directed in a beneficial way to give you unbelievable strength. Helps us tap in. Just like tapping into something sad, makes you cry, makes your heart swell. We know how to tap in to our energetic mainframe through the mind and the heart. And we bend space-time. The nervous system feels it. The heart thinks it. The eyes perceive it. And then we believe it, and then we see it. It's not the other way around. When we believe it, we see it. It's not I'll see it, I'll believe it when I see it. You believe everything you're seeing. That's why you're seeing it. Consciousness creates reality. That's what all is mental means. But nothing is without. As within, so without. There's nothing without. That's the distortion. That's the overlay that needs to be removed, because nothing is outside of you. It's all in you. It's just taking off the layers. This card calls you to cultivate mindful focus, channeling your vitality into pursuits that bring you closer to spiritual growth, self-awareness, and inner peace. Put your attention on things that bring you closer to source, closer to soul self. My phone might have died. My light just went out. No, it did not. It wasn't meant to be on. I was meant to be illuminated. I was meant to have the spotlight effect. And now we're meant to go deep into the floodlight. Alan Watts, spotlight, floodlight. I think that's what he said. The floodlight's the subconscious. The spotlight's the mind. Consciousness, the 5% conscious human in the spotlight. We need to expand and merge and blend the floodlight and the spotlight to have full spectrum awareness. It's not higher or lower energy. It's full spectrum awareness. Because it's all around us. It's not above us or below us. It's within us. It is us. And this brings you inner peace when you're self-aware. You see things more clearly. You feel things more dearly. Life becomes brighter, lighter. You start to see unicorns again. Brahmacharya is not about denying desires or passions, but rather about recognizing where your energy is best invested for your spiritual evolution. Is it expanding you or is it contracting you? Find balance. It's not all or nothing. Be the middle space. In this now moment, the middle space, the balance of polarities, the balance of opposites, the balances of positive and negative, good, bad, dark, light, good and evil. It's not all or nothing. There's a middle space where we converge and know we're not separate from. And it's through the convergence that our central channel becomes unblocked. And the human no longer wobbles in 3D, it rises to 12D. Running on air, walking on water. She's walking on sunshine. Ah. She's walking on sunshine. Oh, and don't feel good. Hey. I just did that in front of you. Because fuck it. In the most loving way. Fuck it is the best word. It's an emphatic, excitable word that says go for it. Just do it. When you're doing it with love and alignment. Who doesn't want to feel that energy? And if that energy is triggering someone, they need to look there. If I trigger you, look where I trigger you. I get triggered by singing that in front of you? Why? And I'm not triggered. It's a charge in my body. It's something that goes, ee, is this happening? It's an energetic, it's energy. It's all energy. Everything is energy. Everything's mental and everything is energy. Because awareness creates the matter. The awareness creates the form. The double slit experiment. The observer makes it so. But there's an observer and then there's a higher level of awareness where you observe the observer. And when you get to there, well, that's when you cannot possibly react. You're only ever responding in complete alignment with soul self, which is the most beautiful version of you, the most freshest, flyest version of you. Fresh until I die. I will fly. Above my fears, I will rise. We will rise. When I rise, you rise. When you rise, I rise. We rise together. That's why I'm here. Humanity, Gaia. I'm sorry you were cut down. The humans have operated in such a way on this plane, but it's shifting. I saw a hemp straw today. Hemp will replace plastic. It's epic. And it should have a long time ago, but there was a really gross mistruth that was placed upon a culture and vilified. Hemp was vilified back in the day. Check it out. It's messed up. It had something to do with the paper industry, or I can't remember what it was, but it was things are in abundance, can't make as much money off of. Scarcity means more money, more control. Scarcity and lack run the world because fear can be a very strong motivating force for moving a human that's out of alignment with its soul self. Because when you're in love, in a frequency of love, fear cannot touch you. Your reality shifts. It just lands different. You can be in the same physical place, But life lands different when you're at a different frequency. Sometimes you're not even around the people that could possibly be in the other state because you're not resonating there, so it's not going to be around you. You just don't put yourself in those situations anymore because you're not resonating at that level. When you act with intention, free from distractions and excess. That is the one thing with intention. It has a charge for me because also it was recently illuminated. Instead of intentionality, it's sacred devotion. Sacred devotion to self, to walking and living your path, feeling the path, not thinking the path, being in the middle space, the balance. And intention still means there's a little form of control because you're intending. We need intention. The human needs intention to get it there. And then it just becomes sacred devotion, I believe. But you need intention to get you there because you need intention to help you create new patterns and new neural pathways depending on your path. It's not just all love and light immediately. It doesn't just land in the body that way. You have to, over time, integrate the higher states of knowledge and awareness and consciousness into the human light body. It's like charging a battery. The battery just gets depleted. It doesn't immediately charge up because you plugged it in. Just because you saw it doesn't mean you can walk it or live it or breathe it or feel it, but you've seen it. And that's the magic, is seeing it. So yeah, seeing it. You do need to see it, acknowledge it. It needs to land. It needs to be integrated. It needs to become a part of you. And the things that no longer serve you need to exit from you. Need to be released from the body, from the nervous system, which is the fascia, which runs the show in the body. So we got to clear the fascia and regulate the nervous system to help the body move well again, to help the central channel align so the human's not wobbling, tripping over reactions. The amygdala isn't running the show. The amygdala was there for a purpose, to help us, but it has become constantly activated through the dysregulated nervous system. That reactivity mode is a resting state for humans. I used to be that human. And I still get moments of reactivity when a trigger comes up. I walked into a parkade yesterday and I don't know, it might have been this life. I was trapped in a trunk. And then I became afraid, claustrophobic. And claustrophobia kicked in on such a degree, I almost passed out. I had a panic attack walking through this hallway, this skinny little hallway with concrete walls. It's a fear, and I think it's something to do with volcanoes exploding or earthquakes. Anyways, that seems to be coming in. My heart was pounding because I felt trapped. But it was a prison in my mind. It wasn't actually happening. I became a prisoner in my mind. I had to calm down, breathe, ground, center, to then think clearly again. That was a lesson. Because if you're lost in nature, you can't find your way if you're in reactive fight, flight, or freeze, fawn. You gotta be in rest and digest, coherent, clear. You're feeling the earth around you. You're moving with the stars in the sky because those are navigation points. And we've been disconnected from them. The stars in that sky are the human navigation point, the human map. And we've lost that connection. It was disconnected from us through the teachings being locked away. Because a human that understands and connects with self cannot be controlled. And when we do it all together, when we group think with a vision so grand, we can't help but create fruition on this plane that is that. Because I am that I am. You now say it. I am that I am. Means I am source. Spade a spade. I am that. But then that boat has so much meaning based on how much memory you have around boats, water, sailing. Are these meanings serving you or not anymore? Are they yours or are they not yours? Are they overlays? Feel into it. Are you ready to let it go or do you want to hold on to it? Understand why, if you want to hold on to it, or why you don't want to hold on to it. It's how we let things go and we grow, evolve. remember, activate dormant DNA, excavate the subconscious, the floodlight, merge, spotlight, floodlight, conscious awareness, full spectrum awareness. So good. Brahmacharya encourages you to create balance by dedicating time and energy to practices that nurture your soul, whether through meditation, creative expression, services to others, or simply living with a conscious heart. Are you being called to paint, to draw, to create in some form or another? Get into nature, sing, dance, build. What are you being called to do? What is lighting you up in this now moment? I would love to find out. Oh, I love it. This is amazing. Thank you so much for being here and vibing with me. I love it. I love you. I love Earth, and you are her, and so am I. It's do or die. You breathe or you're not breathing. The last breath, you exit this plane. To be reborn again in the karmic loop unless you consciously disconnect through courage. Tap into courage, exit the loop, enter the spiral. The spiral is the ascension and descension of the toroidal field that runs through the earth and your body. When you move with it, not against it, you're not looping in the infinity symbol. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Started singing it and then I gotta look into that song. Service to others. When you can be in service to other and not service to self, that's when it really shines. When what you're doing that lights you up is serving others, others feel good by it, it's life-giving, that's when you really skyrocket. That's when you really hit the go button. That jet takes off like a rocket ship. Each action, no matter how small, can be a step toward the divine. When performed with presence, purpose, and reverence, be here now. The purpose is sacred devotion. That's the purpose. Sacred devotion to life, to love, to Gaia, to this experience, this journey that we signed up for, however dark, however bright. Know that you can transmute darkness into light. And reverence for this earth, reverence for you, reverence for other, for the lessons that they gift us eventually. It's a process. Reverence is a process. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. They don't even need to know you forgave them. That's not the point. And the choice point is the checkpoint where you check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. I had to. This is me, and I'm not hiding me anymore. Forget it. This is who I am, and a select few doesn't just get to get it, because I want all of you, all of it. Show me your freak, unsee, F-R-E-K. Show me your freak flag. There's a million flags on this planet. Let yours shine. Let yours wave. Let yours ride the wave. Ride the wave or be rocked by it. The waves that connect us all. Quantum entanglement. The energetic currents. The timelines converged based on the frequencies that surround us. Ride that wave. Which way do you ride? Which wave are you riding? Which kind of wave are you riding? Brahmacharya is to cultivate a life of intentionality, discipline, and harmony, redirecting scattered energies towards spiritual awakening and divine connection. It does take discipline. It takes discipline to create a new habit. Fire, spark, air, earth, wind, fire, water, ether. Everything creates, all the elements create the earth. Is it the stars that feed us? When the star explodes in a supernova, I think fragments are absorbed into our ionosphere, the layer that connects the earth with the stars, with this cosmos. Our Milky Way galaxy has it also, because it's within another galaxy. It's within another, is it interstellar space outside of our Milky Way galaxy? Like, our galaxy is just a galaxy among many other galaxies. So is the ionosphere around the entire Milky Way galaxy, and then stars explode? Like, the sun is a star. The sun, we're just really close to it, and we're tilted so we can have seasons. And the ionosphere is the plasma membrane that frequencies bounce off of: electrons, protons, neutrons. The sun activates, an electron or a proton or something is kicked off, and then it cools down and it's reabsorbed, and it's just like the human body, degrading and regenerating. Like Gaia, degrading and regenerating, the cycle of the seasons. And the moon is the lunar tuner, a satellite that reflects the sun's light. It's another layer and level for the human. It's the subconscious. It's why we have the subconscious. The moon is the lunar tuner that creates the subconscious. The sun is expression. The moon is reflection, internal. The sun is outer. The moon is inner. It's the balance of opposites, it's the polarities that